In the kingdom of Valdris, where words could shape destinies and whispers could spark wars, King Alistair ruled with a silent grip. Unlike his predecessors, who boasted of their power and made grand proclamations, Alistair was a man of few words. Some called him wise, others feared him. But one thing was certain, no one ever truly knew what he was thinking. At his court, noblemen, generals, and merchants constantly vied for his favor. They would present their ideas, make elaborate speeches, and try to impress him with their knowledge. Yet no matter how eloquent they were, Alistair would listen in silence, his expression unreadable. And then, with only a few words, sometimes just a single sentence, he would decide their fates. Among the king's advisors was Duke Ronan, an ambitious man known for his endless speeches. He believed that influence came from dominating conversations, always proving that he was the smartest in the room. One day, Ronan sought to gain more power by proposing a grand military campaign. He gathered the court, prepared a long speech, and launched into a passionate argument. "My king," he declared, "our kingdom must expand. Our neighbors are weak, and with my strategy, victory is assured. I have calculated every possibility. Logistics, troop movements, battle formations. I have spoken with generals, merchants, and scholars, and they all agree that my plan is flawless." King Alistair sat in silence, his piercing gaze locked on Ronan. The room grew uneasy. Ronan, mistaking the silence for hesitation, kept talking. He began explaining the finer details, the backup plans, the rewards of victory. Still, Alistair said nothing. Sweat formed on Ronan's brow. He started contradicting himself, addressing concerns no one had voiced. "And of course, if the campaign fails, though it won't, we have alternate strategies, and I have considered every outcome." Alistair finally raised a hand, signaling him to stop. The entire court held its breath. Then the king spoke, his voice calm yet absolute. "A plan so perfect," he said, "should speak for itself. Yet you have spent an hour trying to convince me. Either you doubt your own words, or you take me for a fool." The room fell into silence. That evening, the king quietly removed Ronan from his council. Without any decree or explanation, Ronan's influence crumbled. His supporters abandoned him, fearing they, too, would fall from favor. Within a month, he was exiled. The court learned a valuable lesson that day. Those who spoke too much often revealed their own weaknesses. The more words used, the more mistakes made. Meanwhile, King Alistair ruled for decades, speaking only when necessary. His silence became his greatest weapon, for no one ever knew what he truly thought, what he truly planned. His enemies feared him, his allies respected him, and his power remained unshaken. Moral of the story: always say less than necessary. When you speak too much, you reveal your intentions, insecurities, and weaknesses. Those who choose their words carefully control the conversation and the world around them. Enjoyed this story? Like, share, and subscribe for more powerful lessons in strategy and influence.